And I go down 2.
Is that better?
Can you hear us now?
Just give it a minute. Because I know there is a delay. Meow, meow, meow. Noise.
So could I lose my 2 votes, please? For the election? Done. And now I can start.
Lose any of them?
Yeah, you're doing the megaphone thing as well, so that you fired off that megaphone.
1, 2, 3.
Sure.
Yep.
And if you want to, you don't necessarily need to play because you had that other megaphone. You're the only player with them.
Yeah, but you can't keep those, I think, right?
No.
You can keep the white ones.
No,
You keep these, but you can't
Oh no,
keep
you
those,
can't keep
so.
those.
That's my point.
So just by this one alone.
Yay! There was a Windows update. I blame Windows Update.
Done with this.
No, did you lose your 1 vote for this?
No.
Oh, then you lose your 1 vote. Yes. Okay, so that is the election.
Yay.
So now we do Dame Edna.
Yeah, now we deal with the old grandmother. So everyone in the yellow and the red move up 1,
I don't.
right?
Yep, everyone in yellow and red move up 1.
So that and that.
I see what you did now.
And then you can
Yes.
flip over the next tile for her. And the cards that weren't used get discarded.
And the hat goes back to Scara because
I get hat.
yeah, that doesn't
Because
stay.
hat.
Yeah, Windows Update is meaty.
And
So Sierra's a raccoon.
Yeah, I know.
So raccoon again. More raccoon.
oh, so these
There's
cards
only
go
more
away?
trash pandas in ours.
Yes, those cards go away.
Okay.
And get replaced by new.
Okay.
Oh, another treating at the pub.
Okay, so I'm gonna pee because I can. So it'll take a little bit to reset.
Another treating at the pub.
How many treats at the pub are there?
Many.
And there's another one.
Oh, jeez.
I think I know what you're going to be grabbing for.
Pub.
I'm gonna get drunk as fuck.
In the game.
Okay. So we flip over
Sure.
the tiles now?
You can flip over the new tiles.
Yay, new round.
Open argument.
I think there's more cards that are needed for there.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I see. Lots of.
Because you have to have as many cards as the photos have.
I see. I love that.
This one.
Oh boy.
Oh, we're missing.
I know where you are gonna go.
Ooh. Oh, double the votes down per.
This one that's
What now?
Yeah. Oh, this one that's.
Oh, the double the votes down per beer.
Per beer.
Okay, and there should be multiple cards. Like this one should have 2 whites.
Beer.
Yeah, so we're playing Prodigal Squad. Where's the manual?
The manual.
Yeah, it's
Here's
just
my
line.
Manual. Manual.
I just like that the name's
So
right
there's
there.
only, so there's only 1 white card for either of those.
Yep. Oh, what? Sorry.
Yeah.
One black. It's not okay.
No, it's 45.
We're at
We're at
4
turn.
players.
No, we're at turn 2.
We're at
so
turn
it's
two.
at turn 2.
Oh, those are turns.
Those are
on
turn
yours.
numbers. Yeah.
So those players.
No.
Because these are all flippable.
Yeah. Because
We need
it's
to
only
flip that.
5 rounds. We need to flip. Oh yes, Mr. Big.
What?
When you complete a
It
social
falls.
circle, is what it's called.
Yeah,
You get 5 additional actions.
that makes sense.
Ooh. Okay.
Hmm. Just looking. There's so many solid choices again.
Yep.
Who is moving in this one?
They're
Oh.
moving side to side.
Oh,
If you have a row,
Oh, everybody's up.
if you have 2 like side by side or something like that, they go
It's
up.
3 across.
it's showing 3 across.
Oh, okay.
So for example, die is 3 across.
Yeah, then up they go.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you don't want any 3 across.
So my suggestion
I'm just
would
using. I'm
be
looking around and be
putting
like,
in
okay,
here.
who has the example of the thing? All right. God, why is there like 20 billion treating at the pub things?
That's what I noticed too.
Okay, this is somehow ending up on my money and getting kind of confusing, and I'm gonna. There's so many choices. Going first is great, but it also gets kind of overwhelming in the oh crap, there's so many things. I know what I wanted to do. Right, well I'm starting here. Which, I expected that.
What's the thing staring at you like, don't take it. Don't take it.
I thought about
oh,
it.
yeah,
I thought about just taking
Sorry.
it.
As soon as
but-
you like touched it because it was on your money, I was like, oh gosh, you can take it. No.
I'm sorry, yesterday you being always first.
And I went, so it's Connor.
Yeah, remember. Just boom, 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 and then that's right.
I do love one thing, and it's just the board of this whole
Blech.
game. It's just so very pretty.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and Sarah's last, which means I have to go again.
I don't know what to do after this one.
In the meantime, could I have a look at those 2 cards? The ones in the social circle there? Yeah, I can see them from this distance. There you go.
It's not big.
And the other one on the other side? Thank you.
Yeah, the liberal and conservative I always find very confusing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of treating at the pub. A lot of treating at the pub going on. It's interesting because there's like no megaphones this round.
So far.
Which settles this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not my turn.
Yeah, because you're the only one that needs it.
Maybe I was just cancel route.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Would rather move my
Ah,
people.
fine.
Alright.
Sarah?
Yeah, so if you have 2 or more markers that are in the same row.
2 or more.
The 3 across.
So 2 or more.
2 or more.
Yeah, so that changes things.
Bam! I think I need to cancel that.
That's okay, we all thought it was 3, so we're all kind of
But then they should.
box up Connor.
Here.
They should just do.
I was hoping for one of those
Yeah.
arguments that allow me to leapfrog down, in which case...
Nope. No luck.
Weird.
And you can't leapfrog if you don't have empty spaces.
It would have been better if they had
I know.
like 2 side by side.
Well,
Say 2 or
arrange
more.
it.
I have 2 rows of 2 markers and all 4 are affected.
Yeah.
So stars in.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. So
Everyone's at con.
yep, so that's fine. We'll
Because I have all my people in a row.
Everyone
Dance, puppets, dance!
A vertical row.
Right.
okay, so you did your thing?
Or
Yeah, but I was
number 3.
waiting for yeah, so it's me now, I guess.
Yeah, because I
Doesn't
already
it?
put our second red one there.
Yeah.
And we'll have the third.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out. Because there's so many options.
Yep.
That's everything in red moves down 1. That's if you have horse, things go down.
Uh-huh.
Which makes fine. I'll take the horse.
I never did.
I know I felt the same way when that dropped.
I felt it the most. 2 horses.
I
So
have a-
useless.
So it's actually like
Didn't
3
even notice
because
them.
you got
Oh, that counts too? Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
that kind of
Sorry, but not sorry.
That's right.
It's funny because it's hard to decide, eh? Like, there's so many options. There are. There's a lot of options. You can't focus on just one board.
I'm not.
I know, but the tendency is to do so. That's my point. What I'm trying to do is focus on one board per round. It's easier.
I just go with the flow.
Yeah, but you don't try to win at all.
Exactly.
At all.
Exactly.
But that's
Why-
you.
I don't like stressing myself over a game.
That's one way of dealing with it.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to. I was going to take that one, but every pattern I did was not going to work. So I'm like, screw it.
I'm going to continue being fast.
Yeah.
Because I like being last.
Do I want?
What?
Hmm?
Dude.
No, I know how I'm gonna deal with that, so it's fine. Fuck that. Connor's just making noises. The only person I see buying that metal card right now is Skara. It's the only one that makes sense.
But that's not good. Might not happen.
No, but it would be. It would.
It
make
would
the
be a
most
good
sense.
choice, but I think I have a better idea.
Yep. Yeah. So the burrow currently is the crown. What is that? The ball.
It's the time.
The more time,
If you have time-
the more time you
Right.
spend.
The more money you can spend.
Yep.
Yep. No, I was like, I'm not sure.
Let's see.
Hey.
I have no idea. There's a lot of stuff. Brain strategy.
Oh yeah. Don't worry.
My
That's
brain
used up.
can't comprehend.
Well, unless I want a straight up down vote. I got nobody in red.
And whatever what's on the bottom. Side to side.
I'm going to go for that other one on the social circle.
What? This one?
Yes.
Okay.
The 3 down at various angles. And Skara's next.
I'm thinking.
I'm still convinced that someone needs to make a like Red November pandemic-y something kind of furry con.
Red November is a furry con. That would be it.
Yeah, but I think it could be. There could be more.
Last hat.
Yep, I know.
Our final hats are being laid.
Which would make sense because of the horse.
Yep.
Yep. I know I could have done that with the mentions, but I'm like,
You know what? Since I
oh, you're not affected. to get to.
No, but it
But,
doesn't
yeah.
mean that you can't,
I can't really do anything else. You
Yeah.
guys have swamped all the boats.
unless you sell more stuff.
Yeah. Well, you can trade for 2.
Ooh, actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I mentioned the
Okay.
property.
Gadget!
Where?
I'll get you next time, Gadget!
Oh.
Next time! Because that's where I was playing it. Gadget. Like,
You took too long.
Khajiit has wares if you
Yeah,
have coin.
yeah, I should have done it sooner because I didn't see it until now
I know.
that it would have worked. But at least there's still one there. Okay. Well, that would have worked as well. So that board again is taken. This board is mostly taken. Actually, it's got a lot of space. And that board has 1 space.
I know.
Is there a card underneath the Sunday dinner?
I get 2 spots. I can.
The Sunday picnic?
Yeah, and then just,
It goes.
you
Take
can just
move
move
here.
your people's the sets.
That's sad.
So it doesn't
Hmm.
Let's take camera. Let's move.
Yeah, it's vibrating a lot. I'm gonna have to do something for next time.
Okay, so it's not me that's vibrating. Yeah, that's good. I'm feeling vibration like. Somebody must be doing the washing in the unit.
Maybe.
Like, it's either Viber or whatever. What's the only 2 that are upstairs?
Connor is actually having a hard time making a decision. That's
I am
great.
actually having a very tough time making a decision.
Can I make you a suggestion?
What's up? Actually, I'm going to go for those 2 cards over there.
Okay.
You're gonna mess with your people?
Yes, I'm going to mess with my people because they end up being the most costly at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. That is one of the areas. Are they being weird?
I'm teasing Jay.
Are you telling him that you're playing a like terrible board game that's huge?
No,
And
we're just teasing him.
That's based on the theme?
Oh no, I could tell him that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care though.
we're being big and loud and
You're living large and you have a scruffy.
Scruffy.
Or you had a scruffy, did you? You still have a
Let's
scruffy?
not have a scruffy.
He
mean,
hasn't
it's 2
sold the
ponies.
dog yet.
yeah. Haven't told anything.
Okay. So now I have to action things. This is gonna be weird.
So order change hasn't really changed.
No.
Nope.
Great.
So if you want to grab your hats, you can.
Well, I'm gonna pick up my stuff.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I'm gonna basically just start treating it like, I also get this. So this is now a thing. I got 1 hat back. Because same thing as what you did.
You can grab your token from the middle.
Well, there's these 2.
Mm-hmm.
Come here. Alright.
Meow.
Don't need
I
tokeny thing. Because reasons.
give the illusion that it actually.
And then I need the horse card. Because I know the white are separate. And the horse will be thingy, and that's my 5.
Yep.
Come here. Okay. This is gonna be really strange. Because I don't know how this is gonna play out at all. Okay. Right. This one won't do anything. This one does. Because I have a dog, technically. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna go there. Because it can. So he's done. This is gonna do nothing for now. And this one, that's 3 horses. Right?
3 horses?
Mm-hmm.
2 times horse
Plus
plus horse.
that's
Okay.
3. Do you have do you have nobody on horse symbol?
No, not yet.
It's a duckle.
So 3 horses.
So it has to be 2 next to each other, correct?
Yeah.
Stupid old lady to do hickey.
He said in the same row.
In the same row?
I'm confirmed.
In the same row.
In the same row.
Yeah, so we don't need to be beside each other.
Okay.
Two are.
Dog. Lady. Horse.
Which gives you an extra horse.
Yep.
To move an extra foot.
Can I do that?
Because she landed on a horse, which gives you an extra foot.
I'm waiting for confirmation before I do anything there. Yeah. Because now I'm on a horse.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean I have an extra of that? Probably not.
I wouldn't think so, no.
That's
because
what I
Not,
think too.
not until the next round.
But that's good. Which means that can go back. Might as well put it back now.
Yeah.
And this can come back in front of me. And then this is all the votes. And this is the one that's going to confuse the crap out of me.
Whether you can only treat them to the pub once or you get double.
It can be, well, there's two of those.
Mm-hmm. Because I think you can only treat them to the pub once, but you get two, counts as two, so down 3 votes.
Yeah. And you keep that for next time.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that would be down 3.
That I would have to check if you have to spend both.
I think you.
Well, this is a white card, so
Yeah.
we said the
Treating at the pub actually has its own separate section
yeah.
on how to handle it, which is good.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, designers of the rules.
I will give them one thing: is they did do a good job on the rules. They're organized. They're fairly.
Yeah.
Treating at the pub. Although recent voting reforms have made it illegal to directly purchase voters' loyalties, there are still many districts which continue the grand old tradition of treating at the pub. You may play up to 4 of these cards at one time. Each card means more free beer to your loyal followers. To help them reconsider that loyalty, you've added a little something to that beer. You lose the number of votes stated on that card depending upon how many cards you play. For example, 3 treating at the pub cards would lose you 6 votes if you played them together.
That's it. So 2 loses you 3 votes.
If you have this card on your player board, which is the brewer, its bonus triggers for each treating at the pub card. For example, 3 treating at the pub cards would lose you a total of 12 votes.
So that's handy for
6 for the standard effect, and 2 for each card. Card played.
Yeah. So basically, I'd go down 3 plus 4.
If you spend both.
Yeah, which I probably will at this stage.
Okay.
So 3, and then that's the 4th, correct?
Yep.
So I have to go.
Ooh, that's per little page.
Oh, so just. That
I would
one.
hang on to that. Yeah.
Okay, so I have to go up by 3. Great.
Excellent.
So for now, that'll stay.
Just toss them here.
Meh.
Go nuts.
Collect all your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out what happens.
The play order doesn't really matter.
It didn't in this case, but it was more because we were grabbing the things.
Mm.
Okay, so. Yeah. Okay, anything else there? So boats are.
You got trading items.
Does the dog catch or trigger every turn? Oh no.
The dog catcher triggers off of number of doggy cards you have.
But every turn though?
Or dog symbols.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's-
Every action round. So then you would count up how many dogs.
Only got 1.
Yeah.
And then let's do this big ass thing. It's not one.
Now, I'm trying to remember how to get rid of money. That's the one I'm confused about. Oh, okay, yeah, because every 2.
Brewer.
Yeah, so you can torch
I lose
Where?
2 for each.
that way.
And plus these.
I lose 2 for
I like
each
these
beer.
ones.
Like that.
Each treating at the pub card you play.
Oh, okay. Play.
Now remember, if he said if you have 3 treating at the pub cards, let's say, and you have a brewer, that becomes 12 votes, is what they said. 12 votes lost.
Oh.
And that one's like this one.
Does it only count on blank pages?
Any. There might be some with C or one
Okay,
with
so
L.
it counts on those.
So
Yeah.
those count too.
Yeah, just get rid of it now.
Okay.
Just 2 votes.
Are you going to be spending those other 2 cards? In the future, it's okay, but to make this count, you got to spend those other 2 cards.
Oh, crap.
Which you
I meant to
probably
save
will.
that.
Yeah, you probably will.
Yeah.
Just a matter of when it comes to the election. Or the Hyde Park speeches. You can have as many white cards as you want.
Oh, really?
Because once you spend them, right?
Yeah, they're sort of instants, if you want to understand it that way.
Alright. Anyway, let's change everything. And
It's the brown cards that you're super limited on, but you can also get rid of them at your choice.
Mm-hmm.
what am I gonna do with you? 2.
I think you're just locked into whatever errand you decide to do. Like, if you decide to do this, you've got to do this. If you pick this up, you do this.
Yeah.
Like, you've got to now move the 2 people. You can't move one person and then go,
Well, that's why I went through and I made all my changes, but I was like, yeah, I want clarification on this before I do it so that I don't screw myself.
Goodbye. Oh, I was gonna know this one.
Getting a cheaper house?
Goodbye, vote.
Yeah, sometimes just trading
Yeah.
down.
Okay, this works. Damn, this is not going as planned.
If you do the red things, they'll go down in value faster based on the neighborhood.
Yep, we're in the crown.
So these 2.
Aha.
So
You've sold them?
1 and 3.
It's amazing the neighborhood, how big of a difference that makes if you're paying attention.
So you have 4. You have 4?
Yeah.
Oh, you got 4?
We'll be at 8, so we just need 5.
Oh, you missed. That's still.
Yay, money.
Stupid
so
money.
My trading 2, and you're there. So bingo, bingo.
Okay. Here we go. I'm going to grab my cards.
Both cards?
Oh, I forgot about both over there.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait to get this card, actually, because there's actually another trigger in there.
Okay, oh, right, they moved the...
Move the guy.
I have no idea how much time I've left.
So, Sierra, how is planning for Furry coming? I might as well be a butt and ask you.
Yeah.
Anything like super cool that you guys are doing? That you can share and that isn't confidential?
So now the first thing I'm going to do is, I believe I have 2 down moves. So I am moving this little socialite all the way down there.
Yep.
So if I could have the hat that moves down twice. So now, I'm going to use the wire to correct everything afterwards.
I'm just checking to see if there's anything cool.
No.
Got notification on Slack, so I'm just gonna check. Oh! Okay. Someone else registered, so I'll deal with that after foods.
Yay, more fun.
Yay.
Okay. So I'm going to go back to you later. I got you sitting in the park. I'm going to deal with my sale.
Okay.
I'm going to sell 2 at -1, but they're actually going to be at -2. So 5 becomes 3. And 4 becomes 2. And those go away.
Yeah.
So now I have to deal with him.
Yeah.
So I'm going to grab my card. Actually, no, I'm not.
Right.
I'm going to use the rude coachman first. Get my downvote for the 1 coach.
Are you planning like a dead horse? Maybe?
Then I'm going to do that.
Because dead horse?
And take this.
Yeah. Dead horse. Dead horse.
I'm having to ask because Sal is a horse. And I joke that it shouldn't be a dead dog for A, it should be a dead horse.
That's true. Which one?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my journalist to move everybody in this row. And then I'm going to have a lovely Sunday picnic.
All your people in the room.
And all the people in the red go down.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because it actually does match the picture, what I just did.
Yeah.
I'm sure they are enjoying their lovely Sunday picnic. And...
Yeah, it's gotta be hard with, like, FE and Vancouver, like, one after the other, because, like, that's a lot of, that's gonna be, what, 2 weeks that, you know, things sort of quiet down for you guys, a couple months away from 4A.
Yeah, really.
So that would, yeah, I could see how that would be unique.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, a lot of places are dropping that kind of panel because they feel it ends the convention in a negative tone instead of, you know, yay, we get it kind of deal. The bitch and scritch.
Hell's bitch and scritch.
It's like the feedback panel that some cons have done, but
I'd rather just get that the other way.
yeah. I've been working on a survey, but...
Well, Sid was like, is there anything that programming needs for my team? Like, what about an app that people can like review panels on? I'm like,
Yeah, no,
it's
and
an
that's...
idea, but at the same time... yeah.
I've already suggested that to programming, the particular software, and it's a budget.
Mhm.
I'm going to trade...
Yeah. Yeah, actually, Sierra, can you remind me what you primarily, like, what is your wheelhouse for A? Because my brain is not working. I don't remember.
I'm going to fire off the lawyer.
You might as well. You should be firing a lawyer every turn.
I'm going to be taking 2 monies to move this guy down 2. And I'm going to trade a money back for a vote up.
Give me a vote down.
A vote up. I spent money, but I have to go up. The lawyer trades. It
Right.
allows me to kind of even things out. He's all about balance. So now I'm just going to sort out my
Right.
kinda. Okay, so that is my turn.
Another reg. That's a total for 6 today.
Which means we're even.
For our time period for this year, yes.
Yeah.
We have like a comparison sheet of...
I don't know if I'm rich.
Do you want me to check? I can check.
Please.
Okay.
I need to know. I have money right now, so I should reg before I run out of money.
You write to Reaver and be like, here's my information. Or you can do it online.
Yeah. Actually, you could
can-
just do it from the top of that.
Yeah, I know.
This is the first time we've collected a reg during the board.
During a board game.
Ironically, from a staffer.
This is terrible. I half hope that you're not registered just for the lulz.
I don't think I am.
I kind of hope you're not,
I don't
just
think I
because
am.
I think
I
it would be
don't remember
really
doing it.
funny.
I don't remember doing it.
Okay.
And I've just been putting it off.
My turn now.
It's Christmas.
Yes.
Okay, so first I'm gonna go down one
I don't think I am.
because I'm taking this and up, down.
Oh, okay. So you are a form of programming, but not programming, but programming.
Hello, not so programming programmer.
Yeah, he's resource lead for non-ballroom panels. So basically, he works on not main events kind of deal. In that would be the wording for our role.
I can't do blink to blink.
Ugh,
No.
non-events are such a pain.
Mm-hmm.
Just throwing it up there.
But they're awesome though.
They are, but scheduling them and then being like, oh, everything's good. And then you guys are like, you forgot one. And I'm
You
like,
get your downvote. You might as well take that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know. What I'm trying to
I
do
got
is
it.
submit.
like that first year, oh,
I ate it.
I
the
know.
founder's dinner, I was like, oh my.
You can grab your cards.
I just want to know which.
Registration function.
This one first.
So if you did, you would have probably done it at the convention.
No, I wouldn't have.
I'm checking anyway.
Because I didn't, I
Wanted to
couldn't have
save
that
that
one.
one.
I'm checking.
Because I want to do
You're
this.
making me scroll through many people, so I'm double checking.
We don't have to
Because I
search.
have two blue and a
I
two
can, but it's tricky, so it's
Hmm?
just
So
easier
take
to
those
just.
two
I know what name I'm
Yeah,
looking
that.
for.
One per.
per.
So,
And
yeah,
one,
yeah, 1, 2.
Two,
Yep.
one, two.
Okay, so you're firing off those to get rid of 4.
And I'm really
I-
sad.
that
I was
might
hoping
only
that,
money.
that Sierra
Yep.
would be at Canford's. I make sure the panels
Food ready.
have the resources they
Yeah,
need.
food.
Excellent.
I think it's ready.
Yeah, so
Pretty sure it's ready.
he makes sure that
Which
Panels
means
have the
5
thing.
minutes before supper.
Okay, so I'm going to collect this.
Where? Yeah, because I'm
So according to this, no.
Where? Okay. Really? Sales report? No?
According to this, Dia is not registered.
Really? This is gonna be hot. Ow, ow, face, ow. Okay, so first.
So I'm gonna do a stupid thing.
Heavy potatoes.
Here.
Okay.
Register.
Register on here.
Oh, that
my
was
God, the Brits
too.
didn't even-
I might be a bigger screen.
Wow, the Brits didn't even gush out. Which
That's
means-
good.
So I just have to time it for 5 minutes.
This is kind of funny.
So now we have Hyde Park.
Okay.
Oh, no, you
Because I'm
got
having
to
too much fun.
See,
let's
look,
go
there's
crazy.
evidence now
Is there any
that
cards you
staff
want to
have
use?
to pay too.
Oh, yes.
See?
There is
Do you
camera.
want to watch me reg?
I'm gonna go again. Because, oop,
Okay.
because I can't do that because I'm not liberal. I'm not
Registration.
that one I can spend for
There we
the
go.
last.
That's
like,
correct.
next one.
Yeah, register.camperts.ca.
Sorry, they were these ones.
Just remember that because of things last year, you're gonna get something. So only go for the lowest
I have to
level.
go for the last one.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
This year.
So
I'm just warning you so that you don't do what a lot of people did.
yeah.
But I want to be a benefactor.
Yeah, but then you can do it
You
after.
can.
I don't have that kind of
Go
money.
financial advisor. Wait, I got rid of a cook to get a cook.
Yeah, the
Realize.
cheaper cook.
I just realized that.
Meow, meow, meow.
They make craft dinner instead of
God, what is my
crafted
registration?
dinner.
So, meh.
Vote time. I have 3 megaphones.
Where are they? Oh, there. Okay.
Yeah. You have 1 megaphone. Is anybody spending
So,
any cards
yeah.
for megaphones?
No, so
Oh,
2 megaphones.
so QP had to go up one
Yes.
again.
No.
QP has a megaphone.
Yeah, but
So 1, 2, nah, she doesn't go anywhere. You go up 1.
oh really?
Yeah.
And Dia goes down 1. Yep, Dia
Sarah,
goes down 1.
remind me later. I want to
Well,
show
megaphones
you a
do that.
draft that I've been
3
working
and
on.
3.
I got 3 from here.
2.
Oh.
And I go down 3.
And you go down 3.
That's how that works. I forgot it.
Yes.
Dang it! I wanted to beat you.
Yep, that's why I always choose Hyde Park if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that's just started.
So that one's spent, that one's spent.
I go down.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm just waiting
You
for.
put us all down?
Yep.
Yep. So now the final thing is I guess your megaphone goes back here.
Yep. And then old lady.
Old
And
lady.
Old lady time.
Yeah.
Who has stuff in a row?
Where?
Yeah, Di has. Yeah, you're okay. You're
You're
fine,
blocked.
and I'm fine.
So you can collect your hat. So we'll flip the new one.
Let's see who it is. Ooh.
Yeah.
For every money. Oh, you can pay to do a thing. Is that what that
Okay.
is?
That or that or that.
A vote down, pay money, or move one down.
He's a cheap assistant.
Cool.
It's kind of like instead of the lawyer, which trades options, you can do one of the options once.
Okay, I got it.
I don't really understand the granny card. Can we explain that one before we?
Be in the book. You have to
The
check the
P
book.
shape. Yep, it'd be in the book. So if you want to do it's turn 3
Turn 3.
for putting out the relationship cards.
So, bloop. Bloop. Good God. Bloop.
Are people being weird at you again?
And bloop.
No, I'm just trying to remember how to log onto this thing. Been forever since I had to log onto the room system.
Once timer goes off, then.
Ooh.
We can eat. Ooh, hey, time.
Okay, I need to find.
Oh, don't we move the thingy up?
The burrow changes, yes.
Why? Gmail, please.
There we go.
So,
I'm just poking Sarah.
Hmm.
Sorry, there's a good conservative card there, but everything there is liberal. So
So it's weird.
yeah,
Sarah, if you check your telegram, you'll see what I'm thinking. Oh crap!
And
I have a few choices to make.
And once that timer goes up, food.
so
We're in the 4th round.
Yep.
we're in the third round.
Third round.
Third round.
Okay.
Dame Beatrice tile. Any marker adjacent to another must move up 1 space. That means each cluster of markers moves up as a cluster. If no marker is adjacent to any other, Dame Beatrice does not
So
affect you.
one guy goes up 1.
So anything next to each other or under each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. So that's.
Oh, so this one moves that way.
So in other words, to be free of her, I've got to move this one down and this one down.
Yeah, you have to put gaps.
And in a messed up way like mine, that guy goes up.
This
Or
one would
this-
go up.
Yeah.
These 2 would actually go up, and
But they
it would,
can't- they
the entire
can't
cluster would go up.
Really, they can't really unless I can stack this one on top of either. But
Pretty much, yes. They're blocked from going higher.
Have you got it?
can you remember that one?
You can always reset your password, I think.
I have to. Oh. I can't remember what password to use for here.
Oh, for the internet here?
no, for the
No, for the
red system.
red system.
I'm just thinking. So
I've been poked. Yes, Sarah, you've been poked.
yeah, I
God
did the
dang
thing.
it. Yeah, no, we might have to reset my password. God dang it.
I did this thing.
Ah, you took my Hyde
Oh.
Park! Sorry, I had
Yes.
to
Oh.
make a noise.
Poke you. Poke.
No.
What did you choose?
Correct. I want that cheap ass
you
assistant.
have a cheap assistant.
I love cheap assistants.
Excellent. In which case, I am going to sell stuff.
Oh.
There's just wines over here.
I'm just gonna stick with my normal.
So it means when we do the regos, I have to do the 2 paper ones and then die.
Well, when I get back on. Crap, what do I want to do?
I think I have upstairs.
Oh.
What?
What the old bridge forms.
Yeah, no, but that's not the issue.
Yeah.
He needs to pay online, so
So we'd have to.
that doesn't resolve the problem.
Yeah.
So it's Cat's turn, I think.
I'm just making sure. Yeah, so I have to make a decision again. See, it's funny because those times up cards are kind of
Nice.
difficult.
Yeah, because you need the bit more time. And then it starts making this one actually valuable because...
Well, that's it. Like, it's kind of a... Right now, that's what I need to do. I need to get rid of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sierra now sees why I poked, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 liberal speeches, I think, about a conservative dude.
That makes 0 sense.
Yeah, it's kind of playing both sides of the fence there.
Maybe that's why you're not liked.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Meow, meow, meow.
We'll take it.
I will take first place and this.
Okay. Oh, my turn again? Yay.
Meow, meow, meow. So now you're just trying to
I'll do that
do
one.
the thing?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We'll just go do
Oh,
the
that's it.
thing.
That's it.
My email is like so easy. Do you really think the shortest email? Just die.
DI.
Okay.
Apparently that's an invalid email? What the heck?
That would be. Yeah, it's the first one.
Do you need me to like confirm anything or?
Who, me?
No, I just need probably a password reset. It's been forever since I actually used it, so.
Hmm.
So,
I'm talking to Sierra about the thing that I want them to look at. I have a feeling I'm going to preach to the choir on that one, but to what I just said to Sierra. Yeah, Scara is poking at ribs and potatoes now.
That's well, their supper's ready, but
Yep.
and just trying to get the ends of the oil to unravel so I can.
And I think it's die next.
Oh,
You get to make a choice.
Haha. I'm trying random stuff. Oh my god.
Oh, did we figure out what this is?
Adjacent. If you have anybody adjacent.
So if they're above,
okay,
below.
look at mine. If you see how there's two side by side,
Yeah.
that's
Cornerways. It actually is a really interesting
either up or down.
design because it does cover above, below, and diagonal.
Yes, it covers everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's anything next to.
Yeah, next to another person.
See, in my case, these two groups would both go up right now as it stands.
Okay. So
But if I was to put some space between them, as I plan to,
Yeah.
I could do those in there actually.
and let's double down on moving stuff around.
Okay, and Scar, it's your turn to pick.
Yay, my turn. Oh, good. Okay.
I know, I'm just thinking again. Just trying to find ways to spend.
People.
I thought the red system was using Dio because it says hi Dio, but the username was Dio too.
Ah,
That's
yeah.
weird.
That's probably, it might be a past thing, or that it pulled from.
Probably.
When you originally created the account.
Yeah, it. Murmur. These haven't fired.
Mar? Who's that invited?
No, these haven't fired. I
Oh, they
used
haven't
them
used,
in
yeah.
this action round, so I'm
Right.
repositioning them so I don't.
It is Dia's turn again.
God dang it.
Do we need to like shove you at a computer or?
No, we can do it.
You're like, I am determined to do the thing.
He's filled with determination.
For some ingredients.
Meow, meow, meow. Oh, jeez, Christian spell.
Huh? What? Like, what? I wasn't going for that anyways.
Well, just I saw that you didn't take it yet, so I'm like, oh my god, chance.
Yeah, it's one of those grab what you can when you can deals.
Oh.
What does
Your turn, Scrub.
Here it is.
that do?
It looks like if people are in a row, they go down.
Mm. Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, so expensive.
It's
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do this on camera.
the good news is you can barely see the screen, so
That's okay, it's nothing to see where my fingers are going.
I'm actually ahead of schedule for supper. By basically 20 minutes. Because I took those out at 20 to 6 and I was planning for 6 o'clock. But I hear it's empty. I don't do that. Goofy stuff.
Oh, it's not a Sunday picnic.
Hmm?
I had a nice Sunday picnic where everybody in red went down.
Right.
It was a little bit showing a lot.
Yes.
Show and tell.
Show and tell. Show and tell. Where? Who's?
It is Dia's turn.
Oh, is it?
yes.
It is the last one, thankfully.
After that, we action things.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Ooh.
Alright, sounds good.
I can do it.
I will pester on Telegram.
I know
And
what to
things.
do.
No, let's do this, I guess. Yeah.
I'm gonna show him the draft that I have for the survey.
Ah.
Because if I'm assuming for A already has one because of some back and forth we've had, so at least then it's another
That's a good share.
brain.
Okay. Got it on there. I know exactly what they do.
There is really nothing good on the table anymore for me.
Yeah, I got to that.
I kind of want to do. Yeah, I kind of want to do the turn order again, but
You can't.
I know.
I mean, there's.
Let's see here.
Mess with your people
This
anymore.
this might be what loses the game for me because this is. I consider this a not worthwhile move because it's just I'm spending it to spend it. But this may spending turns like this might have an effect.
You
We'll see.
could have. Because you have a knife and fork, you could have moved.
He still
people.
has money to get rid of.
I don't know.
You've done it? You're in?
I'm not going to have those for very long.
Money has been sent.
Cool. Alright, so we'll process that after I do the 3 paper wedges that are sitting.
3 now.
I'm gonna have like a really high number
We had
of
2
I
a
know.
moment ago. Now we have 3.
Well, dealers is closing very
Ah.
shortly.
so they're
Okay,
probably like yelling and be like,
And our team is doing awesome.
come on.
I'm gonna because I want to go down.
And that is everybody.
Uh-huh.
In which case, purple goes first.
Yep. Oh god, this is gonna be
Yeah.
confusing.
You're going to grab your cards
Yeah,
first.
let's do that.
Okay. Card collection over here.
I know what I'm doing first.
Okay. Alright, so how about we deal with that plus the clock? Because
Okay.
I have 1 clock
Okay.
plus that
And you're having a ball.
plus that thing.
Okay. So this one would mean 2,
So 2.
and that one would mean 3.
So 3 coins.
So 2 plus 3.
5.
Oh, fine. That's great.
If you're spending both of them.
I might as well.
Okay.
I need to get rid of.
Done.
Yep. So, no, that's my hat.
You're
It's-
regged.
that's
So
your
that
hat.
goes there.
Yeah.
Yep. Those are spent.
Okay. Those
So
are
it takes me forever.
I'm going to manipulate the turn order.
Okay. Yay, we're back to
Yeah.
how it started.
And you get your hat.
Yeah.
I
I'm
get
not
my hat.
done yet. Okay, so
I get
this.
Just flat out 2.
That's more money gone. Ooh. Buy money.
Yeah.
Now, this is where it's gonna get.
You get a 1 down vote.
Yeah, so I go. I have to go here,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So that's
That one.
there. And it's just that one which is gonna have to stay, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this isn't gonna fire, this will, this won't, this will. Correct?
Where's your dog?
Dog.
Okay, you have a dog.
Sort of. Dog
Yeah.
question mark, but it creates
Do
dog.
you have any social things?
No social checkers.
Your dudes are on.
Well, these are gonna move.
Okay.
That's what these are doing.
Okay. Because there's a horse and a dog there, too.
And horse. Oh!
Huh.
So that means 2
On the
Two
yellow track,
go
there's.
that way, and 2 go down.
You have to do one at a time, though.
I know. I'm just figuring it out first. Okay. 1, 2. So he's done. Correct?
Yes.
Horse, 2. She can go down, and she can go down.
Where?
No, that does a diagonal.
Yeah, that ends up bringing you right into Dame Edna's clutches there.
So does
If you want to completely reset, you can.
How was it again? Oh, diagonals.
Yeah. So you're safe from her, as long as you keep everybody like a space between.
So down, down.
The top one is the horse, so yeah, you can do that one first, and you'll still have somebody on the dog. Oh no.
No.
No. You're going down once.
Yeah, it's the horse. No, but we said if you land on something, it doesn't change. So what you have when you start should be fine.
So you do have 2 horses.
Yeah, because otherwise that'll turn into a nightmare. So let's
Yeah.
try this. Down, down.
Mm-hmm.
But see, if she goes there...
Then you're still in configuration.
Yeah, because these are diagonal.
Actually, you're not, judging by the configuration. It's the other way around. See how it's a P shape?
You would be making a Q.
Oh,
Yeah.
so then that's fine. So she can be here.
But the other one wouldn't trigger because the dog is now off the dog.
We disagreed on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yep. Then the other one
We
goes.
said what
This
you
is for
have...
next reason.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because otherwise it turns into a confusing mess.
That is very true.
Yeah. Like,
Right? That won't make any sense.
Mhm.
And then those are the same, and those...
And you're
the same.
safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that handles the social circle.
Yeah, so those are done.
So now you just have the hat in Hyde Park and the speech for later.
Yep.
Actually, you're going to probably save that for later because
Yeah,
all that
because
is
it's useless.
Yeah,
I
okay.
know.
So it's just Hyde Park. Okay. So Dia goes.
Ah,
mhm.
start with this one.
And collect.
Oh, things.
And your cheap ass assistant.
Okay, and I saw tickets, which is you.
Mhm.
Okay. So we've got a while before we get
You
to...
might want to wait on that
yeah.
until
Okay.
the very end.
That's right.
Thank you.
Oh, actually, we'll
The cards I can collect though.
do this wheel first.
What I would do is just let everyone go, and then...
I don't need
Yeah.
to see
Mhm.
Because he's trying to go 10 steps ahead.
Hmm?
With he's trying to go 10 steps ahead.
Top catcher, don't. Now,
What I may do...
Mm-hmm.
so when I use conservative and liberals,
Yep.
how does this work out? Do they cancel each other?
No. Not as far as I know. You can start talking both sides. I'll have a look here.
I'm gonna go start
you're gonna
processing
do
the
those.
paper. Because
Okay.
I can.
Right. Because you're basically done your turn.
Let's take that one.
Yeah, and I know Connor knows the effects of Hyde Park, so I can do this
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
real quick.
Oh,
Okay.
that's more.
Right.
Oh, I missed it.
They don't cancel each other out. It's you've offended either one group or the other.
Okay. So, but so it just okay. So then
Oh,
Maybe.
right, the HDMI cable's not there.
So downvote for every one. You're spending all the rest.
Oh,
Okay, so that's
and then I got doubles on conservative ones.
do you have any conservative ones or are they all liberal?
One
conservative.
conservative. So
Okay.
that's the double. So it's 2.
3 plus the one because you got to count the one
Plus the
itself.
one, right?
Yeah. And plus that one for as well.
Where?
Are you spending that one as well?
Well, that's for each paper.
Yeah, and there's a paper there.
Okay.
Paper. And you got 2 other
It
papers.
just happens to have a letter on it.
Yeah.
That one's 3. This one's 5. 7. This is the paper.
Alright.
So I'm
So
going
7 votes.
Okay.
And those are all spent.
And those are all done.
okay, that.
And you still
Oh,
have
come on.
You can afford to go one more round.
I can.
It depends. This is round 4 or something.
Cheap assistant?
Cheap assistant. So I can move one person down.
Yep.
Or go down and vote, or spend 1 money.
Crap. Either way, it's gonna screw everything up.
You move her away, she becomes safe from moving up.
Okay. That's what we need.
So these guys will go down too. talk with each other.
Okay, come on.
Society's weird, man.
It is.
And you also have one that allows people to go down twice, I think.
Yeah, but then they'll be all be together.
Hmm. Oh, you got another card there too.
Oh
Where?
crap.
You didn't pick up the other card.
Oh! Right! So I can do, this is the editor. It makes people go down, it makes 2 moves down.
Oh, don't sit.
One.
And then you need to free up that other dude on the far side. Actually, if you move the other lady down 2 rather than moving that one down 1.
You're fine.
It'll still be diagonal though.
No, there won't be side by side.
Let's check the shape of the diagonal.
It's a P.
That's the shape of the diagonal you don't want, is that one. That particular diagonal.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's gonna be that one.
Okay. If you moved her, instead of moving the lady, that lady down 2, you move the other one down 2.
And that should be fine.
That should be fine. Look at all your diagonals.
Okay. Ah!
And you're free!
And then I'll save that, because I don't want to do it, because then I'll be together.
Okay, my turn. This one's easy. Spend a money. Do a thing. This one, grab this
I
thing.
have done this one.
Pretty much just grabbed it for 2 stagecoaches so that I get 2 downvotes. So put that back already.
You got 1 to sell, -1.
Oh, 2 to sell at minus 1. And because of the burrow, it's another -1. So this one, 5 becomes 3, and 6 becomes 5, so that is 8.
Oh, they're not the same flowery symbol.
They're both the same flowery symbol.
Yeah.
Oh,
Times 2,
so 6 becomes 4 and 5. Yeah, 4 and 3,
which is 7.
which is 7, which means if I give 3,
You can get a 10.
I get a tenner. And these all go.
Okay, so you have no positions.
Yep, so it's strictly on money.
So that takes care of that one. Which was that one. You have this one, what do you have left?
I have that one, which I choose to move.
Okay.
You there, and you there.
Sign to-
Because what happens is, unfortunately, the gentlemen have a grand argument.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Interesting. And that guy takes care of that guy. That's my turn. Unless you're doing more card stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
using the journalist once to put this one in the middle. What's my votes at?
You're at 29.
29?
Okay. Post note.
No.
Yeah, I need to do that because otherwise.
I'm going to lose a vote
Okay,
And
so
I'm doing the lawyer, so I'm losing a vote to go up once.
Right.
I am taking on a money to go down again on votes. And
we're
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to take on another money to go down another vote. Oh, no. I went up, so I don't take on the money, but I do go down a vote. Okay. Yes.
Right. Individual. Because I want to take that. And there's no 3s. Can I still take that one?
Like one up from what you have.
It's one less. I'm using the
Oh,
card.
yeah.
Why? Because this stupid thing is on the same.
The burrow? Oh, but the burrow is the same on both. Oh no, it's different.
It's different.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
It's a worse situation for you, so.
Yeah, because there's no 3s.
Yeah.
That takes it. So that one's
Agent.
yay. Okay, which do I want to start first?
Because you want to collect your cards?
Okay, help me stop. I'm here, you. You.
I guess I can start
Okay.
with. I want to do it in order.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's conservative.
You can lose a vote. That's an easy one.
Because that. Which takes care of that one. I'm going to do this one because megaphone.
This one. Cool.
Which is a permanent megaphone. Cool.
No.
And because I have no money, I can.
Okay. You're saving the ball for later?
No. Can I? I can't
Yeah.
really get rid of it, can I?
You'd best be saving it for later.
I don't have any money. That's the
Hmm.
megaphone was for later.
Oh, interesting.
Where?
This one's never been in the system before.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, so you've completed a social circle, which is a special situation.
But I never got the card. So,
You get 5 benefit. Oh no, you get 2
No.
benefits.
crap. Okay. Or is it too
You don't have the private investigator, so you only get 2. The 2 benefits is your choice of down a vote, down a money, or down a social. Okay.
I'm going to go down another vote because that takes care of that thing.
Okay.
I get to go down 2 votes because
The
these
phone is
two-
very helpful advice.
Yes.
It's very scary.
You rock.
Because they have
Yeah,
2
more
down
votes.
votes.
Okay, so conservative.
Ow.
And because I got a liberal card, you gotta do liberal.
So you go down 3,
1.
and you,
Right.
and you spend the.
I spend the liberal, but the other one stays.
Okay.
Now, because I have 2 houses, I go down the 2 votes. And because I have a horse, I can go down 1 more. I think that's it. I have 1 megaphone.
You have 1 megaphone as well.
Oh wait, no, I had 2 horses. Okay, cool. I forgot about that one. But yeah,
Are
now
you
I'm
still just actioning stuff?
I
Yep.
just finished,
We're now, we're now down to Hyde Park.
and now I have
Cat has the most megaphones.
I have 1.
Did you have any megaphones that you were hanging on to? I know you did all your speeches, but I noticed all your speeches didn't have a megaphone in them.
Where did the megaphone?
Actually, you did have one.
The one megaphone.
It was
Yeah.
I have
a
one.
political demonstration.
Not gonna lose.
Actually,
I have one.
I have one as well.
And I have a permanent
That's
one.
fine. As long as it don't have to
Yep.
go up about.
Yours is temporary, yours is temporary, I got permanent.
Actually, all three of us do.
All three of us go up?
Yep.
Okay.
So everything but purple goes up 1.
Yay!
And purple goes down 3.
Yay!
Hey, Peanut Gallery.
Hey, she's not peanut gallery.
I'm doing my
She's not
job.
even peanut. She's...
Hey, chairperson, you're losing votes.
I know, but in this case you want me to, so...
Actually, no, you're gaining votes.
What's doing?
I think I'm... Wow, I actually
Okay.
went from...
Now we can
last
clear these
list.
off.
Okay.
So that was a good one.
We changed the borough. If somebody wants to take responsibility for clearing
Oh,
off
you bought the 3.
the unused cards on the thing and turning over grandma.
You see some...
Oh, okay, this is...
Some...
Um.
Okay, this
Uh-huh.
is...
Just so you know, we're starting to get into the better cards
The double...
that show 2.
Yeah, because this is round 4 and 5.
Okay,
So, round 4, we need these
that's
cards.
fine.
We need one of this, and one of these. So, then now you can flip them. Oh, and we get to flip
Oh,
something.
good! This
What?
person registered.
So you don't have to make an account?
There's one that needs an account, which I've assigned to you. Well,
Okay.
because you know how.
Yeah, I
And
know.
it's 1 out of all of them that we got, so that's not a bad ratio.
That means I have to prepare the... okay. Might as well do that now because it's going to take me a while.
Yeah,
Kind of have
because
to go do things before you...
yeah. Okay, good.
And plus they're setting for next round.
Well, yeah, because we have one more left, right, before we're done?
We have 2 rounds. But food's starting to get cold, so...
Well, I think we're gonna have to break for dinner.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just trying to get this one done so it's out of the way.
Ooh, dinner with Moriarty.
Good.
That one.
You mean Furry already?
Tea with Moriarty.
That.
Okay. Cool.
Here, show me.
And you already set it up. You're making my life easier. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I created the ticket and everything, so
So I
it's
could just...
all the information's in one place. It's just a matter of I might be wrong, but I don't think so.
yeah. Good thing I have all these templates.
How did you give monies? Oh, you give monies that way.
So that's anybody in the rows 12 to 6. Oh boy. 12 to 6.
Oh, not work that, you stupid thing. Fuck that.
What? I'll find them. I'll create a new. Great. Okay. Jeez. It's really interesting the amount of people that we've had that have never emailed us for anything.
Well,
Okay. Paper form.
okay.
Get that. Okay.
That's okay. Is that
the person that you want me to do the calculation, is that K or an X for the?
I have to look at it. Just give me a minute. Let me finish this person before I.
Oh, I'm going to press the information. So I can create the using it or the template.
Okay, so this one's done. Right.
Minor.
I'm just creating the ticket sort of tracking so I'm not fully screwed up. Okay, that. Monies. Yes. Okay, I have to check this person's information. Existing personal information.
So with QP's turn, I decide to win Hyde Park.
I just want to double check this. Okay, good. So I don't have to do anything there. So that.
So some stronger cards you'll start to see. For example, this one right here, traded a -5.
Okay.
Yeah, then now the good stuff's coming out.
Okay, so that's handed off.
I kind of want that.
These have been all
Get
done.
rid of this house.
Okay. There. So that's that.
Because it's really, really
Yeah. I have a really expensive house.
trading for a stray.
Taking strays all the time. Borky borks.
Yep. So now the powerful stuff's coming out.
Yeah, which these are the cards that make the biggest differences.
And Dame Edna this time. Anybody in the rows 12 to 6, I believe, is in the danger zone.
Wow, that's doom.
Yeah, I've already played my Hyde Park as first.
We're gonna just use these whenever.
During your action phase.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that will become very useful in your action phase.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh. I don't need you. I have the conservative publisher. I don't need the liberal publisher.
Hopefully I can figure out the address, but
Mm-hmm.
What are the cards in the social circle available?
it's just the
Men goes down 1. I mean twice in red. Sunday picnic 2 with emotion. And then afternoon tea, ladies go down in yellow twice.
okay.
Plus you get the
I'm just noticing.
editor and
Can't really read the.
Right, so I'll help you with that one.
diagonal.
It's just the
Diagonal.
guy's name. I
Either way.
can't really read.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can
Twice?
give you a tip on that one.
So it's good if you have
It looks
the
like-
editors and she's.
Or the journalist.
Yeah, I'm slowly seeing that like you have the journalist, I have the editor.
Didn't even think about looking at the file name.
They've been good. The next ones they didn't do that,
Okay.
but I already processed them.
Okay.
The only one that you need to do that's paper is this one,
This one.
and then Dia.
That's one right now. Okay.
So there's only 2 people to process
I
them.
wiggled my fingers.
Yay.
Oh, you went?
I made my choice before I ran away
Curse you.
to deal with Reg.
Go for that one.
So
The super trade.
can I just see something?
No.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, That's 10.
Yep.
Right.
It's 100.
Okay. And look at what I'm doing. I'm not going to say what I'm doing. For reasons.
Cool.
What I've been taking care of today. And then there's... I'm communicating without saying.
Binky?
Tell them to go enjoy their damn con.
Yeah.
Told Zets to leave me alone.
It is cute they're thinking of you.
And Zets is like, I wish you were here. I'm like, well, too bad I'm not.
Don't worry, I have the same thing. And I do hope that
Or
my
games
friends down there's a lot of people down there are living it up. I hear operations is doing really well, so that makes me happy.
Aside from the Comic Sans sign that made me cry.
Yes, yes.
No.
Comic Sans. I still
Why?
believe.
Okay,
Is
so...
it a joke?
No, I can actually explain this one. So they have... Do you remember where Ops was last year?
I probably should best explain this because
No, there's a reason why. I just want to see if he knows.
For Effie or
For Effie.
I wasn't there last year.
Right.
so Effie is down. The operations booth is the coat check booth, which if you enter in the convention center from the convention center side, which is right near where the main ballroom is, so it's across from the main ballroom, is the coat check, and it says in big letters over it, coat check. On every map it says coat check. Even on sometimes in the con maps you'll see coat check. I think it's been edited this year, which is thank you very much on behalf of those that are staffing there. The term coat check appears so much that people do have the idea that it is a coat check, but it is a con temporarily owned portion of the venue, in which case it's being used as convention operations, which attendee services, blah, 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 but not storing coats. Now, there's actually not a lot of space in there for the storage of coats, which we quickly learned. So there is unfortunately no room to store attendee luggage and coats, but all of the signage
In the hotel.
in the hotel points to it as being a coat check.
So there is a sign that has been tweeted and put out that is written in Comic Sans that says this is not coat check. Which made me cry a little bit. Because Comic Sans.
Oh yeah, I have to lie down. It hurts. It's just as bad as like when me and Zets were going out. We were looking at this one place, but we decided not to go to it. So we went to a different place, but we had to pass the place we were going to go to. When we passed by, I looked over and I was like, oh, that's the place we were going to go to? There's signs in Comic Sans. On a white border. Just on a white piece of paper.
And it just became no.
It's like, yeah, that's not classy. No.
I know. I told Conray if ever he makes any signs in Comic Sans, if attendee services puts out a sign in Comic Sans, he will be shot with a glitter cannon.
No.
Firing squad.
No.
Oh,
So-
okay. So now I need to print out a Comic Sans.
No,
and make
no.
it look like Conway did it.
No.
I want to see a sparkly curly dog.
Sparkle dog.
No.
It is. So you've done your decision. So we're waiting
Will
on
be
Sarah's
as sparkly as me.
I don't do sparkly.
You've already started with one unnatural color. Go deeper.
No. No. Okay. So my persona was just a plain timber wolf. Okay. So everywhere I go goes Mackenzie Valley timber wolf. If you want to be specific, and if you know your wolves, you know that those are one of the largest of breeds. They're the ones that define wolf, and a lot of times they're used in werewolf pictures as the wolf dog of choice. Anyway, in so saying, I got told by everybody, the person who did my first reference sheet, the Everybody said, "Oh my god, that is so boring." And I said, "But it has the 2-color eyes, but it's still the same color as everything else." So my next response is, I like the color blue. Bam!
Too bad in this fandom, blue is literally the stereotypical gender, the stereotypical color of the sparkle dog.
Especially
Because when I made
huskies.
my blue dog, I was like, crap, there's so many blue dogs. And then Binky had the gall to get back at me for calling him Majiro Strawberry.
Yep.
He found Arcade Husky, who was a blue dog with purple hair.
Yep. Yep.
So now I need to go find a corner and cry it.
But no, it's blue because blue is my favorite color.
Oh yeah.
The eyes have always been the eyes. In fact, it predates the blue. But that's how it's evolved from there, and it is not going any further. Damn it.
I was looking at the art on the wall going, but.
It's evolved so much.
No.
You're as much of an abomination as me now.
No. Blue wolf.
I like the little.
Blue wolf with
I
the
like
funky
the curly tail. look.
Sierra?
It's so cute.
Be happy you're not coming to campers because I will shoot you with a glitter cannon.
Conrad is not a cat though.
That's because he got turned into a cat during a game.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Because he made cat noises.
He doesn't give off the vibe of a cat.
He actually made cat noises.
Oh god. Stop ruining yourself. The only way you're a cat is that you the only way that you're a cat is that you could fall asleep forever. Oh.
I can even do the upside down.
The upside down. Oh no.
The upside down with the arms extended.
Scuffy does
The
it.
U.
Oh god. He looks so dirty.
Why is it that there's so many teachers on various con staffs? I'm seeing a trend.
They haven't learned. Sorry, Sierra, I have to.
Ah.
I'm almost done.
No.
Well, the good news is in terms of our convention timeline, we're now surpassed the amount.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe you, but okay.
How's half as a breeze?
A breeze? No, but you end up with better stories. That's what I found out.
It's true.
After sitting through the Con Horror Stories panel, you just learn
Oh
better
my-
stories.
Horror stories.
Yeah, we went to A&E, right? And at
So there's an
A&E,
actual panel about horror stories.
yeah, Con Horror Stories, where it is senior con staff who have been working cons for a very long time. Someone who has worked cons longer than ARC.
So it's like your first con, but for everybody.
But worse.
It's-
con staff horror stories.
And,
So
and a lot of time, and it was hosted by a bunch of chairs of various conventions.
God.
yeah, so one of them, and I will not say which con, one of the cons rented, con space. They did their thing. At the end of the con, there was a hole in the ceiling. There was a hole in the ceiling. And they were able to convince the venue that it was already there.
It was from their AV equipment.
Because their AV equipment was too epic for the space.
Oh, what the heck?
So kaboom, hole in ceiling.
How the hell did they get away with that?
Another convention had, in the case of where their block was set up with the hotel, flat concrete slab. So imagine the hotel takes up like this much space. The entire block is this one big slab. So you have houses all around, okay? So they ended up with a situation where they had a noise complaint. Official noise complaint, police showed up. It's not within the hotel, right? So So they didn't know what was going on, so they go step outside. They don't hear anything. They go for a little bit of a walk. They're still not hearing anything, but they go to where the noise complaint was. And they decide, all right, we just got to knock on the door and check. And they go knock, 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 and they open up the door, and all of a sudden, like in their house. So it turns out that concrete slab had the subwoofers directly on it, and it vibrated
all the way to that house.
all the way to that house, and they had their own private dance party at over 120 decibels. So they open up the door. They're, we'll take care of that right now. Sorry.
Now that they know that it's an existing problem.
So they buffered the subs and moved them up, but still, it's the fact that it happened.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
The most common problem was conswag being not okay, or not delivered on time, or. Which is funny because we only had that happen once so far.
And the con that was sharing it said they had a constant thing about delivery on Tuesday.
But Tuesdays after the con.
Does the story end in Tuesday? It got so bad somebody turned around and said, does the story end on Tuesday?
Yeah, there was a few really good stories. No, none of these are from Furry, I can state that, because no one from Furry was talking at that panel. But yeah, it made me feel like some of the problems we've had are very minor.
Oh yeah, of course. Like
super
with
minor.
us is just I feel like anything we have is nothing so far compared to other ones. But I mean,
We'll have
at
our
the same
stories.
time, we still have our problems. And
We have the ghost EMTs. We have a couple of things, but you know it's all in good
Ghost
fun.
EMTs.
I don't know what he means by that.
Ghost EMTs.
The ghost EMTs.
That's unclear. I don't know what you mean.
The ones that nobody knew about.
Oh, the emergency medal.
Oh!
Which
You
is
mean
kind
EMS.
EMS, sorry.
Because otherwise I'm like, email money transfers?
Oh,
What?
yeah.
We had money come in that we don't know where it came from? Score!
Business would kill me.
Just saying.
Although I like monies because I keep stacking these things.
So you're talking about how we have invisible medics.
No, we had two situations that no one really knows about, which is good.
But they got the help they wanted in record time, and there was really very little incident or anything there.
Because if we had invisible medics, that's kind of weird. Because dog medic was
Yes.
all geared up.
I love how visible she is. That's amazing.
And,
I
I mean,
have a
you
gift.
can't really tell with like
The rest.
with Star a little bit, but
No.
he still had a big ass bag, and it's just like you see someone with a big ass bag.
Yeah, but that's not needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still,
The-
you can always tell dog medics just.
Yep. Well, she's always like that. Even in Geek Market, she's always
Just, like,
scared.
going around, it's just weird.
She's a walking first aid kit.
Gotta make sure we keep her away from Byaku. She gets distracted.
So,
They both
Well, this
do.
year, Dog Medic's getting a room, from what I understand.
Oh god.
really?
No, we really have to keep her away from Byaku.
She may be sharing with someone.
Cool.
Oh god. Scared. I fear for us all.
Eh.
Oh, there you go.
Good, because it's your turn.
Okay, just give me. Okay. I'm just finishing up with the adding things to spreadsheets.
Dope.
Where are you adding these?
Must.
Yeah, so I was double sent a couple of documents, so they gave me hope that we were much higher, and then I was like, oh, these are the same as the two that I received already.
Okay. 112 compared to 1.
Yep.
Yay, we're
So it's your
up
turn.
than last year. Yay.
I know.
And food is getting cold.
Oh, we're trying to finish this round. It may have been good to leave it in like the warming tray or some such.
That's not the warming tray. The other little one is. And you might want to put on to a quarter way.
Do your thing.
This is his way of let us finish the round.
Just put the. Oh, you can't. Just put the potatoes as is.
Yep,
and
I
then-
know. Take your turn.
I did. I'm
So,
waiting on
Conroy's
you
next.
now. I was.
Do you
Scarlet,
know what you want?
where did you go?
I just did the thumbs down thing.
The thumbs down?
The
You
thumbs
could've
down
just-
with a tile.
They could have just asked me.
Okay. The thumbs down with the tile. I got it. So, you get your turn. I'll do my turn. That's going to cook things.
Our warming tray is weird. It tends to cook things.
A warming tray sometimes not a warming tray.
It has gone beyond warming tray.
Yeah,
Is there anything underneath that Sunday picnic?
No, not here.
No.
The only one that has something is this one.
Is that guy which is a diagonal down,
The two diagonals, left or right.
and you get something else as a bonus. So I
Yeah,
think
you get the ladies go down on the yellow.
I think I'm gonna take a risk. I think I'm gonna go for tea with Moriarty.
Tier of more priority.
Fuck that.
Yep, I was thinking about that one, and I'm thinking, and I'm
What I was
thinking.
gonna do?
Priority.
Dang it.
Yay, I screwed you up.
You're mean. You're mean.
So-
I don't like that one. That's
No.
garbage.
That's 8 today.
I know. I'm good. We'll see tomorrow.
We'll see tomorrow. No, wouldn't that be funny? We get another 8.
That would be beautiful.
Mm.
I would like that.
Because then that mean we're really above our old numbers.
I hope so. We'll see. I mean, as we know, right? Like, Reg does this weird thing where it slows down,
And then
and then it speeds up out of nowhere, and
Yeah.
then it slows down.
especially when we're vending at, like, auto keep
Your decision.
Your turn.
Yay. Finally.
Finger guns.
Oh man,
Wow,
that's
rude.
Fort Mac.
So mean.
Sarah, at some point, one day when you are in Ottawa, and we can like make you talk.
Yay.
One day when you're
We'll make you talk.
Yes, we will. We will throw you into a panel called Arc After Dark with Arc and
Oh,
listen to you guys
It
be
is.
ridiculous because
it is ridiculous and it's fun.
it's been
I'm
submitted.
scared.
Arc After Dark has been submitted this year.
Yep.
Oh god, I'm scared.
I submitted it for crap.
Scared to see that stuff now.
But why?
I don't know.
But why?
I'm scared to see what the schedule is going to look like once I actually open it.
This is just so ridiculous. It's a liberal guy that needs a liberal
Yep.
thing to trigger.
Those conservative, yeah.
What?
That's what I had
Another
with this
liberal
guy.
guy?
The conservative had like 2 liberals on him.
Yeah.
It's the same idea as if you have one of these, you get +1. If you have another one of these, it's +2. If you have another one of these, +3.
Yeah. It's not easy.
I know what I can do.
Hmm.
My thing back.
Now the question is do I?
I mean, I think we're treating this like the last round at this stage.
Oh.
Because dinner.
Actually,
Thank you.
Scar's turn.
Fine. You know what? Because you wanted that.
okay.
That's fair.
Because my next choice was this.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say throw it and see where they.
Yeah. Where is it gonna go? Don't know.
And it stops, nobody knows.
These tiles are difficult.
Oh.
Want to do that?
You go?
Yep.
Okay.
I put a thing down. Yeah, it's a liberal guy under a conservative vote.
Yeah.
That's a good move for you.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I need before the end. Yeah.
Okay. It gives me a clock.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. It +1 for the clock.
Oh,
But,
Yeah.
crap. Never mind.
but you can spend 1 minute.
But it does give you a spend of 1.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
That's nothing. Fine. I will go here. Come here. It's like, oh my god.
When you're down to the last couple, it always sucks.
So this one's 2 trades but at reduced cost.
Yep.
Yeah, reduced cost of 1.
And if it's a blue crossy thing, then it's extra cheaper.
Snap, snap, snap.
I can actually stop my fingers.
Zed snap.
Z snap.
Because
For
snap.
God's sake, that's
Snap.
There. Yay.
Okay. I'll clear me. I'm doing a lot of stuff in this. So actually, I'm going to tea with Moriarty. I'm going to put this over here for now.
So I've cleared all the tickets.
Your minion doesn't want to go with you.
Okay. So the first thing I'm doing is the diagonal hat. So diagonal, diagonal. Thank you. And the reason why I'm doing that one first is because then I fire the Rude Coachman, which has 1 coach, I think. Yep, 1 coach for down 1 vote.
Yes, yeah.
And now I go for the double down, which is the double down hat, which brings us to 4, which puts me underneath Edna's grasp there. And this one down to 8, which puts her still squarely in the sights. But 1 in there isn't bad.
Hi, Sarah. I was just saying that, you know, if ever you're in Ottawa, we'll stick you in the Arc After Dark panel to tell stories with him.
Spending.
He has a lot of stories.
Oh.
From a lot of cons. And that will get very interesting very quickly.
Yeah.
And then the final thing.
And I know the Diagonal Rouge story is coming out.
Oh,
fully.
good. Oh, the whole.
The whole story in full
What?
detail.
I really want.
What story?
I really
The
want to hear
Diagonal
that
Rouge story.
because I only heard parts of it. I didn't.
I'm,
Get to hear the
I'm
whole-
triggering the journalist, and then I am having tea with Moriarty to bring her down too.
Okay.
So below,
You did it.
and now I'm trading up stuff. So what are my votes at? 26?
Yep.
So I will go down a vote. I will go down another vote. And I will go down another vote.
The 23.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I have a bunch of cards.
Okay.
So I have to pick these up. And it's
This
mine.
one's gonna be interesting.
This is gonna go here, which I know currently will not fire, but
Anybody have
meh.
Okay, let's
Meh.
go first.
Okay, so that one's done.
I can actually.
I go for that.
Actually, if I do that,
Okay. Alright, so this is going to be complicated. So the white cards we've said we can have unlimited of.
Yes.
Yep.
That's interesting. So this will not fire. This currently will not fire. This, there is no reason. This won't either. This I'm keeping because...
Hope we get a bit more time. Yeah, you might.
Well, wait a minute. Are we going another round? Because that's going to just...
The last round is next, so.
Yeah, but we need to eat.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to burn this now because it's still 2 coins without a clock.
Yeah.
Which is... Meh. That's easier. Meh. So this is burnt.
Okay.
And then this I'll have to deal with after because that's going to confuse me. This guy is burn a thing for less money.
Yep. So you get 4. Right? The dude is -1.
Yeah, it's just a -1, but at least it's a minus
Do
something.
you have a 1?
So that. So he is fired.
Out of a cannon.
Yep.
Into the audience.
I don't actually currently have a horse because
Anymore.
the horse is
You
gone.
just sold it.
I know I should have done it the other way around. That's fine, I screwed myself.
Yeah.
But that's fine. At least that is done. Then there's this nonsense.
If you want, you can take your minus votes now, unless the
Deadly
votes are
That's
ready.
3 votes.
Are you going to be using that?
Yeah,
Deadly
because we
It's
said
4.
this is the last.
Because you always
It's
Four?
4 votes. Yeah.
And then I need to keep it for those, right?
Yes, for the megaphones.
Okay, so that's 4. 1, 2, 12, yeah, there. Okay. And then I have to keep those for the megaphones. This one is broke up.
So you have 4 megaphones. Darn, you tied me.
4 megaphones.
You have that one? Oh, yeah. Right.
But I do have a dog.
You
I
do
just
have that.
realized I do have a dog. I can actually do that
Big move.
once.
Diagonal.
But,
But
there is
so
no point.
There's no point
No
because
point.
everybody's stuck.
That's fine. And I made myself not get touched by Granny face. Meow, meow, meow.
In which case you can collect. No, we'll leave it.
Okay.
That collapsed me for some reason. You, that burn, for dog.
You traded a house for a stray.
My dog picture to go down.
You know, I'm not expecting to win this game,
Oh. Yeah, there.
but I don't care.
This is the king.
I'm going to trade this.
Because there's so much going on, it's hard to tell who's winning. I just know myself.
Even then,
Yeah, even just counting myself, I'm like, am I at this? Am I?
yeah, there's it's
Which is good, because...
because it's your highest score.
Mm-hmm.
So you have no way of knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Mara?
Look at this one.
Yeah, you can sell 2 at -1 or -2 if it's
Yeah,
crossed.
I'll just get this math one. Two.
But you can do your cards first before.
Because there's a dog catcher.
You
in
can
there.
do your dog catcher first. And
I already
then
did my dog catcher.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
move. So I think you have a bunch of greyhounds.
So this, trade that. So I'll use this one as a trade.
Okay, at a -2. Yeah.
And then I'll sell. Oh, crap. No, you're rogue.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the one I wanted. But okay.
Okay.
So I'll sell these at -1 and -1. So that's. I get nothing for this one.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
this one's a
good.
1.
So you get 1 monies.
Yay, monies.
I might actually.
Okay, now it's time for socialites. Actually, let's do these first. Let's get drunk.
Let's get drunk.
So this is 3,
3 plus 4.
7. There's a burn. Go down from 1 to 14. And now socialites. Two.
It requires a lot of thought, this game.
It requires a lot of planning, and then all of a sudden, ooh, you messed with me. Okay, I gotta do something else.
Oh yeah, no,
That's
it
okay.
will. It will totally go hit the skids quickly. It's why I try not to think too far ahead. I try to think no further beyond like putting down this particular hat because
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was trying to get below that line.
Warned you though. Because we can get 3 of them up. And then for this guy, I'll do.
At the end of the game, you end up with the money for your possessions that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Ends up the same anyway.
Yeah.
So one person didn't survive. Was burned.
Okay.
Another watch.
And you sort this.
Yes.
Okay.
So I am done.
First, I'm gonna move my guy down.
You need this.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, no, but I'm getting this ready to give you because
Now.
I know, but I mean like it's not how you get them, it's how you fire them.
That's one heck of a grid.
The mini game can serve.
It can. Or you can completely, like, eh.
Mm.
So, 2 houses. It's in the 2D.
You can also use this for 2 of something.
There's that was 2. 3. That's not a 3. That's 6 here. And I think. Yeah, that's good.
You have a downvote token.
Hmm?
The downvote token.
No, no,
Guitar pick.
Oh, yeah, right. That's another one. So that's an easy one. Okay. And I have another 4. Amazing.
You get liberal?
It's like,
Yeah,
I'm alone. I'm like,
There's
give
a
me
little
6
bit.
hours. I'll up to
That's
you.
6.
That's 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3,
Why is he alone?
I don't know.
6.
He probably was just needed to
was at
recharge
14.
his social battery.
Who, Jay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I do.
That's
But,
I got an update on sales and everything now, so.
And now I've got. I have 1 vote. 1 megaphone.
Okay.
A megaphone? Okay, excellent. So you go up 1. Me and QP, I think, tied at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you get.
So me and QP both get the top.
I thought
Yep,
it was
we both get the top, but there's no second place.
But there's a third number.
You'd be -1.
For votes, I still.
So we're calling it at 4 rounds?
probably a good idea.
Okay. So we can eat. So under the scenario is now you count up your points. If you have any possessions, they're traded for the money value on them.
Wait a second.
You need 4 monies.
4 monies? Do you have a 1? You get a 5 instead. So now you have 3 scores. You have your vote track score, which is really easy because
So I can get rid of the cards.
wherever your thing is. You have your money.
Yeah.
Once you've cashed in all your possessions, which again, that's your final score for the possessions in this board. Your social board is the number underneath all of your peoples.
Yeah.
Okay.
In my case, I know my highest is 25.
Plus 32. Plus
I think Gaia has won this one.
50? No. 32.
It's your highest.
60. So this is 60. That's
Yeah, so that's probably your highest.
60. That's only 28. And I'm only at 7. So.
It's a single score. It's whatever one of the 3 is your highest. It's not.
Yeah,
you don't
so
have to
it's-
add them all up.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's your
worst.
worst of your 3 scores.
16.
16 is your worst score.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're not playing with this UA anymore.
Why? 'Cause
I'm
you won.
25. Gaia won by 9.
That's excellent.
That's actually really good.
That is awesome.
And that's
Congratulations.
60.
I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just like, that big.
A lot of us
That
don't.
big.
That's
All I know is that in the last round I needed to sell my house and my dog.
Yeah, it's
It was like,
you need
You're $11.
And I was looking at the
Either
house
way.
too, wanting to get it, and then it's like, oh, there it goes. Okay, change.
yeah. See, in my case, it was managing to drop down evenly. My social circle was fine, but it was my money that was going to kill me, which it did.
Would have been a lot better early on.
Mm.
Didn't really do much after.
Yeah, I had the chief assistant at the start of one game, and I used them every turn, so they became like a -5 at the very end of it. The lawyer allows you to move stuff around and then drop it really quick.
Blank one. That's it, blank one. QP blank one. So keep it there.
I'm just taking care of something.
Okay.
I'm just giving this to you so you can read it.
Yeah, I got the blank one. Okay.
So check the backs of your cards
Oh.
because they try to match up the symbols and things so that it's not a nightmare and a half
To put away.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to be a nightmare and a half.
And no dinner fee.
You'll have to clean up the mess.
Me.
Okay. That. Daya, you have a single heart card. You have 2 single. Here. Is that with your single?
I'm doing the only thing.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay. You saw what I said.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm willing to back that if.
Yeah.
I lost the thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
you lost the thing.
So I think that's fair.
It's in me down to it.
Think.
Okay, this is the 2 thumbs down.
2 thumbs down.
Dirt card.
Okay.
What'd you draw?
This guy.
Monies.
Okay.
Hats.
Is there any more blank ones?
Tiles.
No more there? Draw.
Here's more tiles.
Mark down.
Here's another tile.
Okay. And there's 5 players.
I think that's a fair thing.
I think these are all blanks. Nope. There's a shield. Shield. That's a blank.
Blanks.
Okay. I have blanks too. Blank. Okay.
Double shield.
Shield. Yeah. So. Oh, shield. I need more shields.
We did a lot of politics.
Yeah.
I noticed that.
I don't like
that's what
politics,
you
but
go for.
me, I'm trying to get out of the votes as quickly as possible.
Okay.
I tried to go down balanced.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah. The social circle is the one that that got me last time. So I paid special attention to it. As you could see, everybody was below 4.
Okay, and I'm just getting positioned to respond to that post. So.
We're missing a blank out. I think we are.
Might be one somewhere.
No. I got everybody.
These are all shields.
Because we're supposed to have 5 of these guys. The blank tiles? 4 for
Well,
each.
there's a pile there. Maybe one's mixed in.
Because there's another 5 players. Or is it 4?
It's designed for 5 players max.
Yeah.
So they have A, B, C, D, E on the bottom of
Yeah.
them. There should be 6 for each.
Yeah.
Okay, Connor, can you lift the instructions?
There's some bags over there. And stuff.
No, that's for Clank. You're getting
We got.
confused.
You want bags? I got lots of bags.
I don't need bags.
Oh. What's
He
your.
was getting confused. I'm looking at the cards so that I'm grouping them.
Oh, here.
Oh.
Some tiles. There's another tile. There's another tile.
You've already got bricks going on over there.
There's one of
Yep.
these guys.
This is a 1.
3, 3.
Oh, blanks.
Here's,
Yeah, more blanks.
Yeah.
DD. Oh, wait,
here's
that's
some 1 thumbs.
a CD.
I have
there's
a 3-way. 1.
More blanks.
It's a white 3-way. Ready tiles.
Yeah, we blazed through lots of this voting.
Well, the way it is actually set up is you get to see every card. At the very end of the last round, the last card is turned over.
These are 2 books.
Oh, I found a shield. Oh, I have another one. Wow.
Yeah, if you look really carefully in the corner.
I know, I've
Yeah.
been making sure that.
So many
Okay.
piles.
And I put up that update.
And 8. So,
Tookey things.
Yeah, we're gonna be gearing for ribs and double baked potatoes, but we may be coming back with another game.
So, where's yellow?
Check underneath, maybe that's what's fine.
Ah, that's better. I don't know.
Oh, there's the other blank.
There's the other. And there's the other blank. I'm missing. Good. And there's our other.
Okay.
Okay, so the little map
Scar,
faces.
give me the cards in front of you because
These guys?
yeah, because these have all been sorted.
Okay.
That's the single. That's the single.
Okay, let's push the people away.
These are weird triple
What the
things.
heck?
Mar?
What are these?
They're for 5-player.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just making sure that we
5-player specials.
merge.
Okay.
Thumb and heart.
I'm stealing your hats.
Oh, rude.
Single
I
heart.
wanted those hats.
My hats now.
Oh, rude.
And we did have one.
Here's the monies.
We did have a bag for money, didn't we?
Okay, so I posted that. I'm just waiting on.
Yeah.
Just make sure
I
we're
didn't use the money, so money can go away. I mean, we used our money.
Here's your little money. So how do you normally put all these back together?
We'll stack them at this point because at least now they're right. Like they'll be easy
So
to
you want to do
sort.
like single, double, black?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just making
You know
sure.
what? Probably
So
easier.
we just make piles at this point and put them all.
And here's all the hearts.
Where are the other people?
Yeah. Because in the end, all the cards go together. It's just I try to sort of set them up so that when we go through them again, it's somewhat organized-ish.
That's why I'm doing all these guys here.
Yep. Oh, I'm stretching back.
So tiles are on one. The player tiles I'm going to throw
Okay.
in with the player bottoms because.
Yeah, I'm sending you the bonums now because
Okay, no, those bottoms, these guys. There. So player stuff is all in one bag.
yep.
And then those little face thingies can go in small bag. We could almost argue putting those guys in there too, but.
And like there's another game that can merge into this.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I was reading.
Oh, Last Will.
Last
I
Will.
saw that at Toys and Park.
That you replace, I think it's the financial board with Last Will, and it makes
Yeah.
it even more brutal.
Yeah, I did see it at Toys and Park yesterday.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're looking at one, possibly a game later. Possibly. Particularly now that, you know, FE's dealer's den is closed and I'm not going to get registrations anymore.
Yeah.
See, look at this! This is...
Holy crap! I need that
sure.
bag for the money. Yeah.
Here's all the
We got a crap load of bags.
Yeah, no, they gave us a lot.
There's a larger bag for the cards. I think it's this one.
Yeah. This is
And here's these guys.
all of
Yeah, that
them.
one.
Don't shuffle them.
Not.
No plan.
No, I know, I just saw you sort of do the precursor, that's why I just said, I figured I'm like, it's better I say it than not.
Will you be taking break? Yes, we're taking break for food.
Yeah, I've already
Because
answered.
I'm starving.
You should go up now.
Yeah.
Go up
Okay.
now.
And we'll take care of the rest.
Okay. Fine.
There's a reason why I'm saying that.
Because I'm really good at reading.
Well, it's not that. It's go do the thing that you have to do first.
Well, we
Takes
finished cleaning.
7.5 minutes.
Here we go. And look at that. That Sunday picnic card keeps haunting me.
Yeah.
Naked lunch.
How was that, by the way?
The naked lunch?
Yeah.
Apparently Conrad goes on naked lunches. I didn't know about this.
Neither did I.
Oh. This is where consent comes in?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's consent if you can't even recall doing such a thing.
No, it's not, because if you're drunk or under the influence,
It's
not
no consent.
If you're unconscious, it's not considered consent either.
Yep.
So,
There we go.
Unless you're performing first aid, in which case it's implied consent.
yeah, well, because they assume that you'd want to live, which is kind of a fair assumption.
No, I don't want to feel like dummy anymore. Just rubber. A big old sticker that says like.
Bye, Zira! We'll see you later. Possibly.